We have the particulars and amount. I don't need to put the name of the underwriter because there's just one underwriter. Okay. So as usual, we start with gross liability. Now, when it comes to gross liability, I'm not going to take entire 1 lakh because the underwriter's liability is only 80% of 1 lakh. So it's going to be 1 lakh into 80%. Like I said, the company has issued 1 lakh shares. If the public did not subscribe to a single share, the underwriter will have to take up only 80,000 shares, not entire 1 lakh. Because the underwriter is responsible for only 80%. So it's going to be 80,000. Okay. Then we minus the marked applications. Less marked applications. Now the marked applications, they've told us of which applications for 50,000 were marked. Okay. And from this is our answer. The liability of the underwriter, or we call net liability, is going to be 30,000. Now, what has happened here is the underwriter's liability was 80,000 shares. He has received 50,000 shares in his favor. So he's still not done his liability. 30. He has to still take up 30,000 shares. This remaining, somebody may ask, what happens to this remaining shares? Okay, so for example, out of 1 lakh, 80,000 was the responsibility of the underwriter, 20,000 becomes the responsibility of the company. Okay, and applications were received for 70,000 shares. Now, out of 70, 50,000 have gone in favor of the underwriter. The remaining 20 are unmarked. Okay, so those 20,000, actually the company has already done its responsibility. The shares, the responsibility of the company is already fulfilled because out of 1 lakh, 80,000 was the underwriter's responsibility, 20,000 was the company's. And 20,000 has already been received here because out of this we have already taken 50,000. So the entire responsibility of the company is done. Is this clear? So in case of partial underwriting, like I said, the company is treated as having underwritten the remaining shares, this 20,000 here. The unmarked applications are treated as marked so far as the company is concerned. So benefit of unmarked applications is not given to the underwriters. In full underwriting, it is given because the company has no responsibility at all. But here the company is also taking responsibility. So the unmarked applications go in favor of the company. So no credit is given to the underwriter for unmarked